Hello everyone, welcome back to my another video. So in the previous video we have covered the slokas from up to 9 to 10th of Apamargatanduliya Adhyay, and in this video we will be covering the rest of the verse in details. So let's get started. If we see from the verse 11, 12, 13 and 14th here, it is nothing but the information about Vasti have been given here. Now what is Vasti? Now always remember that Vasti is the best treatment for Vatic disorder or Vat dosh. Any disorders that are arising due to Vat or due to the vitiation and complication of Vat have to be treated with Vasti in order to get the most desireful and fruitful results. Now how is Vasti done? Vasti is done by introducing some kind of herbal decoction or any kind of medicated oil or solution into your or via your anal canal route, after which it is supposed to eliminate the doshas out of the body, and in this way Vasti works. Now in the verse it has been said that again the Vasti can be of two types. One is the Asthapan Vasti, which is also known as the Niruha Vasti. Another is the Anuvasan Vasti. Now there is a very simple difference between both of them. In the first one, that is the Asthapan or Niruha Vasti, here decoction are used. Now what is a decoction? Decoction means any kind of quath or any kind of herbal preparation which is made by boiling the drug with certain kind of drava dravya. Drava dravya means any kind of liquid. It can be either milk or water or any kind of swaras or any other things. And Anuvasan Vasti, here medicated oils are used, tailya are used. So the drugs that are been mentioned for Vasti are, again, Acharya Charaka have already mentioned here in the verse that for Asthapan Vasti in the event of Udavarta. So Udavarta, here the reference has been given as the condition caused by the inhibition of natural urges. Now definitely, even in the chapter also, in the Asthangari there, in the chapter 4th, an important chapter has been mentioned, that is Na Vega Dharana. In the Charaka Samhita there has been mentionment of this chapter as well. Now why? Whenever we suppress our natural urges, there is increase of Vat, thereby resulting into Udavarta and much more. Vibandha means constipation. In such cases, these are the disease condition, and also there are other disease condition, Vatic disease condition, where Vasti can be given. The drugs that should be prescribed are Patal, Agnimantha, Bilwa, Shionak, Kashmarya, Salparni, Prishniparni, Midhigdika, Bala, Swadamstra, Brihati, Punarnava, Eranda, Yav, Kullat, Kol, Guduchi. Now, since Patala has been mentioned first, so it is to be considered as the best for Vasti. Thus, these are the drugs that, and also not to forget that even Madan, Palas and Katrina, along with that some fats and salts should be used. The entire list should be used in order to give Vasti or to initiate the treatment of Vasti. Now the next one, that is that these very drugs also to be prescribed for Anuvasan, another variety of enema for the cure of vitiated Vat. Just because in the verse here Asthapan Vasti, these drugs, whatever drugs we have studied right now, have been mentioned for Asthapan Vasti. So the question arises, what are the drugs that should be chosen for Anuvasan Vasti? The answer to this lies to the fact that whatever drugs that have been mentioned for Asthapan Vasti also holds true for Anuvasan Vasti as well. Next, in the 15th verse slok, it has been said that Ta'anyu upasthita doshanam snehasveda upapadanehe panchakarmani kurvita matra kalo vicharayan. Now, this is a very important slok because worth mentioning that whenever you are performing panchakarma, there is a such activity which is known as the purva karma or regimens that has to be followed earlier. Purva karma, from the name itself, it is suggesting that purva karma. Purva means earlier and Karma means measures or regimen. Means what are the regimens that you need to do before performing Panchakarma. What is happening is that in the Panchakarma we are going for Shiro Virechan, Vaman, Virechan, Asthapana and Anuvasan Basti, which will remove the diseases or the doshas from the head root, from the chest region, from the stomach region, the gastrointestinal tract, and from the colon region respectively. So what is happening is that sometimes the doshas, it is not necessary that the doshas will always lie close to the alimentary tract. For example, the doshas, if the doshas are seated and being vitiated in the fingers of the hand, so how can you bring them back to the tract, alimentary tract, because they have to be brought back into the alimentary tract for their elimination. And also the doshas, the alimentary tract has to be smooth and plain in order to eliminate the doshas more easily. For all those reasons, Snehan, two important therapy, that is the Snehan and Swedan, are done in order to achieve this impact. Firstly, what is Snehan? Snehan means nothing but it is known as the oleation. Now, what does it mean? Means various kind of medicated oil are first given, or oil massage is applied to the patient who has to undergo Panchakarma therapy. And Swedan. Now, Swedan means what? Swedan means fermentation. Now, what is fermentation? It means you are given a particular kind of steam or warmness to your body. So, by doing this Snehan and Swedan, what happens is that the doshas come to our alimentary tract, and also your alimentary tract becomes more smooth and more efficient in order to eliminate the doshas out of the body. So, a physician should always administer the 5 elimination therapy only after the performance of Snehan and Swedan, generally. Now, in the 16th slok, it has been said that Matra Kala Ashraya Yuktihi Siddhi Yukto Pratishtita Tishthatyupari Yuktigyo Dravya Ganatvang Sada. Now, it is simple that therapeutical properties depends upon the dose and time. That means the therapeutic property will depends on the dose, means whatever amount of dose you are choosing for a particular disease, and also the time, whether you are administering the disease in its early condition or in its later complicated condition. And also the success of treatment depends upon the observance of this property. Now, definitely if you are administering a drug in proper dose and time, it will definitely cure the disease as early as possible and more efficiently. So, a physician proficient in the principles of propriety is always superior to those who are acquainted with the drugs only. So, the general information has been discussed here. Now, in the 17th verse, here the introduction about the various kind of medicated gruel which are used in various disease condition have been described. Those gruels are from the this entire verse contains information about the various gruel that has been mentioned by Acharya Charaka. So, a total of 28 gruels have been mentioned, and these are very important even from the exam point of view. So, let's take a quick look at it. Firstly, the gruel prepared with pipli mool. The root of pipli means pipli mool. Kavya, chitrak, nagara stimulates digestion and cures colic pain. So, the meaning is very simple. Let's just go to the other one. Gruel prepared with dadihitta, bilwa, changeri, buttermilk, and dadima is carminative, means which will eliminate the flatus out of the body, and astringent, means it will be kashaya. Gruel of shalparni, prishtiparni, brihati, kantakarni, and gokshur is useful for vatic type of diarrhea. Gruel prepared with again shalparni, bala, bilwa, prishniparni, dadim is useful for pathic and shleshmic type of diarrhea. See, here the vatic type of mentioned first, then pathic and shleshmic type of diarrhea. The gruel of Riveda, Utpal, then Nagar, Prishniparni prepared with semi-diluted goat's milk, means the gruel has to be prepared by diluting a certain amount of goat milk, will cure blood diarrhea or Rakta Atisar. So, first Vata Atisar has been mentioned, then Pittas and Shleshma Atisar has been mentioned, and now Shonita or Rakta Atisar has been mentioned. Then the gruel prepared with Ativish, Nagar, along with Dadima is used for diarrhea in arm stage, that is the arm Atisar. Swadamstra, Kantakari and Fanitas gruel will be prescribed in dysuria. Vidanga, Pipali Mool, root of people, so Pipali Mool, Sigru, Marich prepared with buttermilk and salted with sonchal salt or sovarchal lavan will cure any kind of infection. That prepared with Mridvika, Sariva, fried paddy, Pipli, honey, Nagar will cure excessive thirst. The one prepared with Somraji will be antitoxic in nature. Gruel prepared with pork extract is nourishing. Now the question, even when you will be studying the Viman Sthana, Acharya have mentioned that pork is generally guru in nature and hence it is nourishing. So every of this gruel preparation has its own reason for why it is substituting or alleviating a particular disease owing to its ras, gun, virya and vipak. Next, the one prepared with fried sabheduk along with honey is emaciating. Means if you want to get emaciated or if you want to lose the fat, you should have the gruel prepared with fried sabheduk along with honey. Next, gruel prepared with til and added with ghee and salt causes unctuousness. That one with siamak prepared with the extract of kush and amlaki causes roughness. Prepared with bilwa, shionak, gambhari, patal, ganikarik. Next, shalparni, prishniparni, brihati, kantakari and gokshur will cure coughing disorder, hiccup, dyspnea and diseases due to cough. Let's see the other. The one prepared with ghee and oil with Madira wine alleviates pain in colon. That of vegetables, meat, til and mass evacuates bowel. That of jambu, amra bij, dadi hitta and bilwa will be kashai or astringent. That of yavakshar. Now what is yavakshar? Yavakshar means it is made of two words, yavak and shar. Now, what is shar? Shar is an alkaline kind of preparation that is often used in Ayurveda, and its principal application lies in the making of khar sutra, which is often used in the disease condition and mainly in arsham and in some gulma as well. Chitrak, hingu, amla vitas, they are cathartic. Next, the one with abhaya or haritaki, pippali mool and viswa will help in the elimination of flatus. They are also some kind of carminative in nature. The one prepared with buttermilk eradicates untoward effect caused by incorrect intake of ghee. This is very important because let's say if you have intaked ghee too much, then what should you do? In that cases, if the in a condition where ghee has been intaked more, just have a gruel prepared with buttermilk and it will correct the defects or the harm effect of ghee, excessive intake of ghee. The one prepared with buttermilk and oil cake would alleviate such defect caused by the incorrect intake of oil. Again, in the earlier one, for the gruel for the incorrect intake of ghee has been mentioned, and in this one the gruel for the incorrect intake of oil has been mentioned. Gruel prepared with beef extract served with dadima cures irregular fever. Prepared with yav, ghee and oil, boiled with pippali and amlaki, useful for the throat. And that of chicken, the gruel made of chicken will alleviate diseases pertaining to the seminal passage. Split mass prepared with ghee and milk will be aphrodisiac, and the one prepared with upodic will cure narcosis. And that of apamarga boiled with milk and the extract of iguana flesh will kill hunger. Thus, in this way, the 28 gruels have been mentioned, and these are very important for the examination point of view as well from the treatment point of view. Next, in the verse 35, this verse is not much important, but except the fact that it has been said that in the chapter 1 also various drugs and names of the tree has been mentioned whose roots and barks are useful, and so similarly in this chapter also the repetition of the name of those plant or trees are again mentioned here owing to their useful properties. which are required for their 5 elimination therapies. So this is the meaning of the 35 verse. And in the 36th verse here, qualities of the physician is mentioned there, which is very much important. Now they are, what are the ideal qualities of a good or best physician? Firstly, a physician should be smritiman, means endowed with memory. Hetu yukto gyo jitatma, means having adequate knowledge of the cause. Now what is hetu? Hetu means cause of the diseases. And pratipattiman means the principles of property. And vishago, aushadha sangay, means vishago, means definitely of the vishag. These two, hetu yukto jitatma and pratipattiman of vishag. And next, aushadha sangayogas chikitsa. This is made up 3 words: aushad, sangayog and chikitsa. So it means it entitled karma huti, kartu mahati, means he is entitled to practice medicine by the various combination of drugs. And also jitatma means the having presence of mind. In this way, we have covered the second part of the Apamargatanduliya, and with this we come to the end of this chapter. So if you have any query regarding this video, do let me know down in the comment section below, and do share it with your friends. Thank you.